Could the Thorpy Pumpkin Cloud be the spookiest pedal ever? Well, I don't know about that, but what I do know is that it's one of the best muff style pedals I've ever come across. So in case it wasn't obvious, the Pumpkin Cloud is a special Halloween themed edition of the Fallout Cloud, Thorpy's take on the Triangle era muff circuit. Originally and cleverly named the Muff Room Cloud and then swiftly renamed the Fallout Cloud following a cease and desist from Electro Harmonics, this is no mere clone of a muff circuit. For a start, the enclosure is built like an absolute tank, like all of Thorpy's pedals, and it uses premium components in the circuit. My favourite thing about this pedal, besides the cool Halloween themed graphics, is the fact that they've broken out the EQ into a separate bass and treble control. This makes the muff circuit so much easier to tweak to taste and lets you set the pedal with enough bite to cut through a mix without ever sounding thin and raspy. The devil is here on Halloween to tell you, you must subscribe and like the video and watch it all the way through. Go on, do it. Now, I've tried loads of muff circuits over the years, most recently the op-amp version they released, and way back in the 90s I even had one of the big box Russian versions of the muff. And to be honest, it never really quite hit the spot for me. The Pumpkin Cloud, however, or the Fallout Cloud, delivers exactly what I was looking for. My favourite fuzz pedal to date has been the Beatronics Vespa, but that's a really different style fuzz. It's a much more spitty, gated kind of fuzz and really doesn't offer you a whole lot of sustain. Pumpkin Cloud, however, has plenty of sustain on tap, and I've been running that sustain knob mostly on full. I like to stack my fuzzes into an overdrive, and I've been running the Pumpkin Cloud into the blue side of the brown amplification protein, so that's a blues breaker style circuit. It sounds immense, it sounds great for lead work, which is exactly how I've been using this pedal. every time I kick in the Pumpkin Cloud in this combination, it really puts a smile on my face. It doesn't seem to have that sort of muddy texture that a lot of muff pedals tend to have. In fact, it almost verges on a distortion to my ear, and I bloody love it. So what did you think of the Pumpkin Cloud, aka the Fallout Cloud? For me, it's a new texture on my board that I didn't have access to before. It does a couple of things really well, but my favourite way to use it is in that lead mode like I talked about before. It kind of gives me that kind of John Frusciante Boss Turbo Distortion maxed out vibe when I stack it with an overdrive. And shockingly, I love that sound. Now at the time of filming, you could still buy the Pumpkin Cloud version of the Fallout Cloud on Thorpy's website, but it is a limited edition and they are making them to order, so do keep all of that in mind. If you don't fancy this special edition version, and bear in mind it's only about a tenner more than the regular version, you can of course get the regular version at any time. It's exactly the same inside, it sounds exactly the same, it's literally just this special Halloween finish that's different about this one. Well guys, thanks again for watching and hanging around all the way to the end of the video. I really do appreciate it. If you like the video, please do consider sticking a like on it and subscribing to the channel. But yeah, thanks again and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers. You must subscribe.